Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, Clean Rooms in Practice, a CDO's playbook for data collaboration without the risk. Everyone talks about data clean rooms like they're magic. Two companies share insights, nobody sees each other's raw data, everybody wins. What's the catch?
The catch is that clean room is a marketing term wearing an engineering costume. A data clean room, a shared environment where two parties run queries on combined data without either side downloading the other's records, is real technology. But the fantasy is that the technology solves the trust problem. It doesn't. It just moves it.
Moves it where?
Into governance. I've watched companies spend 9 months on the wrong question. They obsess over which vendor, Snowflake, Google's Ads Data Hub, InfoSum, LiveRamp, and completely skip the part where they decide what queries are even allowed to run. That's where the leaks happen.
Leaks? I thought the whole point was no leaks.
Right, and that's the dangerous belief. You can reconstruct individuals from aggregate answers if you're not careful. Classic trick. I run a query on customers in this postcode who bought product X, get a count of 1, and now I've identified a specific person without ever seeing a row of your data. That's why serious clean rooms enforce minimum aggregation thresholds. No answer returned unless it covers, say, 50 people or more. If your setup doesn't have that, you don't have a clean room, you have a slow-motion breach.
So the durable principle here isn't by the tool.
The durable principle is, collaboration is a permissions problem, not a plumbing problem. The best operators figured this out years ago. The plumbing, connecting two datasets securely, is basically solved. What separates a pilot that dies from production that pays is whether you've written down, in advance, the rules of engagement. Who queries what, how often, with what minimum size, and what happens to the output.
Give me a concrete sequence. A CDO's listening right now, stuck in pilot anxiety.
4 moves. 1. Pick a single use case with obvious money attached. Don't explore synergies. A retailer and a bank measuring whether an ad campaign actually drove card spend. That's a number a CFO cares about. 2. Define your query allow list before you connect anything. Literally, a list of the questions permitted. 3. Set your aggregation floor and your query budget. A cap on how many questions each side can ask, because unlimited queries let someone triangulate their way to individuals. 4. Agree who owns the output and whether it can leave the room.
Query budget sounds like bureaucracy dressed up as security.
It's the opposite. It's the only thing standing between you and a partner, quietly mapping your entire customer base one clever question at a time. Think of it like a hotel minibar. You can have a drink, but everyone's logged and there's a limit. Remove the limit and someone empties the fridge.
Real numbers. Does this actually pay, or is it a compliance theater?
It pays when the use case is sharp. There's a well-worn example from the ad measurement world. Retailers and brands running clean room campaign measurement report cutting wasted ad spend by double-digit percentages because they finally see which ads led to real purchases instead of guessing. Caveat: a lot of those figures come from the platform vendors themselves, so I'd have them in my head. But even halved, matching ad exposure to actual sales beats the old method, which was basically astrology with a spreadsheet.
Where do these projects actually die?
Legal and procurement, every time. The tech works in a week. The data sharing agreement takes 4 months because nobody defined the allow list early, so the lawyers are negotiating an open-ended blank check. If you hand legal a specific list, these 10 queries, this floor, this budget, they can approve it. Hand them, we'll share audience insights, and you'll be dead before Christmas.
So the mindset shift is treating the contract as the product, not the software.
The rules are the product. The software just enforces them.
One thing our CDO should do Monday morning?
Write the list of queries you'd allow a partner to run before you talk to a single vendor. If you can't write 10 specific questions, you don't have a use case. You have a wish.
That's your 5. The full CDO track, structured, no fluff, is at mba-training.com.